week out from the final Group 1 of the season, the Champions and Chater Cup. We're at Sha-Tin for a 10-race programme, all of them on the turf. The Racing Club 10th Anniversary Cup is our feature race. A very warm welcome to Racing to Win. I'm Andrew Lejeune, joined here in the studio by Paul Lally, our form analyst, and race caller Brett Davis as well. Brett, looking forward to the weekend programme. Good jackpots, good racing, and hopefully some good weather as well. Yeah,
I think tick, tick, tick there, Andrew. Hopefully anyway, yes. C+3 course as well for the rail position. Obviously the track being saved for the big meeting coming up, of course, next weekend with the Champions and Chater. But there'll be a few short price favourites. Paul will touch on those throughout the day and obviously in a short time as well. And Zach Purton and Joe Moreira, only 8 between them. Joe's got a suspension coming up. Joe's got some good rides on Sunday, but Zach's got better ones. So a chance of reducing that little margin and fisticuffs and so forth, you know, a bit of chatter going on and stuff like that. It's going to make for a good end of the season, I would have thought.
It certainly is, yeah. And I say good jackpots. They're a little bit better than that, Paul, aren't they?
Well, we've got 3 of them. There's jackpots coming out of our ears, actually. We've got 3.6...
I'm glad you said ears.
$3.6 million triple trio, 900,000 in the third double trio, and 1.4 million in the six-up as well, six-up win bonus. So plenty of money floating around. The fields aren't complete full sizes either, so maybe it makes it a bit easier, a bit cheaper.
Yeah. Right. Yeah,
cheaper.
I said cheaper. No fisticuffs, of course, between Zach Purton and Joe Moreira either, but a battle of words, which... You'd probably have Zach favourite, I would have thought.
Celebrity boxing matches, I thought you were.
Just very quickly on the Champions and Chater Cup, Pakistan's Star put in a star performance at the trials Friday morning.
Yeah, tick again, Andrew.
Yeah, he looked
very good, didn't he? If he brings his best behaviour, he should win it.
I think the days, to be honest, Andrew, I think the days of him running 1,600, 1,800 metres here at Sha-Tin are gone.
Right.
I think they'll stick to 2,000 metres now with him and just avoid that situation. The key, I think, as well, is if he can draw low and get in onto the back of the speed, sit with a horse in front, a horse behind and horses around him, then it's all good.
He's a bit older and wiser now as well.
Let's hope
you can become a little more cunning too when you get a bit older, Paul.
Really?
So you tell me.
Right, time to move on, I think, from that. But Champions and Chater a week on Sunday. Can't wait for that. Horses not going round this Sunday. Race number 2, Great Sky, was first up from a break. The Legend now takes his place. Zach Purton will be in the saddle there for Casper Founds. And Mr Lumiere out of race number 5. That's the sprint. And Rocketeer out of the last as well. A stable change for Rocketeer. Now joins Frankie Law. Now, as far as this Sunday's programme is concerned, 10 races to say on the turf, and C+3 is the course we're racing on. And we start off with a Class 4 over the 2,200 metres, longest race of the afternoon. Bullish Glory, Joe Moreira from Barrier 2. Course and distance, first time for him. Happy Rocky gets £5 off courtesy of Jack Wong. Premium Champion, a 2-times winner over the trip. Art of Aurora, last start winner over this trip at Happy Valley. King Bountiful finished behind Art of Aurora that occasion and has run since again behind You Have My Word. That's it, 9 runners.
They are a rare breed, these races, but we are seeing, you know, more and more of them each season going by. And here's another one bobbing up, this time Class 4, 2,200 at Sha-Tin. Audacity. Art of Raw ran a very good race chasing the speed last start. Cloud9 has in the past been a noted front runner, but his gait manners have dropped off a little bit. Premium Champion's been a mid-race mover as well, so small field, long distance, potentially a tactical battle.
Distance won't be a problem for this horse. Bullish Glory, he likes it. He's a very fit horse. He's had plenty of runs this season, 8 of them in fact, and everything's going tickety-boo for him. He's a fit horse going into this 2,200 metre contest. Premium Champion, we've seen a bit of him as well this season. Still well rated on his best, but he's getting on a little bit in age now. He's a 7-year-old. That's him closest to us, just working with a new horse here in Hong Kong, but he goes nicely without any pressure put on him. And Play It. Now, this Naboo Star, closest to us, he's a really nice horse. Someone hasn't raced yet. It's trialled really well. But back to Play It. He's another one with 2,200 metres who looks really nice. He looks like he's been well prepared for this race anyway. But yeah, that Naboo Star, keep an eye on him.
I get the feeling, Paul, just off track a bit, Casper could be having a bit of a fast finish towards the end of the season. There's a few from his stable that are going all right.
Yeah, there are. There was Scott Miller, who's really unlucky the other day, and he's got a couple of really good chances, including a first starter later on.
Yeah, absolute cool. All right, we'll get on to that sports set later on. Let's have a look at this race play first up. Play It, Cloud9, Happy Rocky and Audacity, ultimately chasing home Art of Raw.
Now, Cloud9, since then, has come out and won a trial, and he did jump OK. That's the key to this horse. I think if he jumps and leads, he's a massive chance in this race. If he doesn't jump and gets stuck in behind, he can do this. Play It hit the line really nicely and finished off the best. Happy Rocky, he's up and down this horse.
Yeah, look, there's some good form out of that because you read my mind down on the rail, came out and won 2,200 metres.
You have my word.
Sorry, you have my mind. Yeah, you have
I
my
read
word.
your mind, don't you?
Yeah, he used to wear white colours, gold stars. But, yeah, it's a good form reference in that respect. Play It's a bit tricky, but, you know, I've snuck him in.
All right, that's a fair few of them taken care of there in one go. Play It again here down the fields. This was the last time out for Play It. And Bullish Glory.
Yep, I'm going to stick with Bullish Glory. I've tipped him at his last two. I made him a horse to follow after his performance behind Grand Chancellor. And I think, as Paul said, he's going to love the journey. He's a Group 2 winner in Italy before coming. This will be his third run down in the grade. Joe got on him when he dropped into this class for the first time. Then he jumped off, but he's going to jump back aboard here. I think he'll stay till closing time. This is a good run here. He just keeps sort of battling on there. Whatever beats him will win for me in this grade.
I got him in for second. I found one to beat him, but I agree with what you say, and I think the 2,200 metres looks ideal for him.
All right, OK. I think this is an interesting run. Imperial Concord from the all-weather onto the turf here. The form notes read, taken back, rallied wide, taken back, rallied wide, taken back, rallied wide, taken back, rallied wide.
They also read 18 starts on the turf, never been in the first 4. So there's an offset there. Look, Frankie Law has done amazing things with, you know, horses that are not amazing this season. So potentially it could happen. I've left him out of the tips, but with a £10 claim, it's not beyond the realms of possibility.
Yeah, I'm the same as you. I left him out as well. Just that stat put me off, the old turf stat.
All right, OK. Those are some of the clues, though. Play It comes up favourite for our first ball.
Yeah, got him in. I got him in there for third, but I'm going to stick with this Cloud 9. He's a horse that's won a trial really recently, and he jumped perfectly. If he gets to the lead and dictates, I think he can be tough to beat. He's well rated. He's 1 off 60. He's rated 57. He's dropped 10 pounds as well. His body weight's really good. So I'm going to give him a chance here, the 2, to beat the 1 Bullish Glory, who the distance should suit him, and he comes down in grade. Play It as well. We just all talked about him. And Art of Raw, I said he needed 6 miles and 6 fences. I was wrong. He actually came out on 1. He's a horse who does like the distance, though, to be fair. So he needs the ultimate trip, and he gets it here. 2, 1, 7 and 8.
Yeah, we saw him in that replay earlier. It was a very good run. He chased the speed. I've got very similar numbers to Paul. Look, I don't think it's a race where there's any moral. There's a couple later on that look like they've got some short ones. Bullish Glory, I'm happy to take a chance with him on an each-way basis to start the day. Audacity, Art of Raw, Play It have all got their claims. 1, 6, 8, 7.
Yeah, I got very similar numbers as well, but I'll stick with Art of Raw after he was poo-pooed by Paul last time. I'll give him another chance to go back-to-back.